In this short video, we'll be showing you your basic listing process in Listing Monster. As preparation, if we jump into your shoes, you'll be taking photos likely on a mobile phone or a tablet. If you're looking to use a camera, that's totally possible, but there will be a slightly different workflow involved, and I'll touch on that at the end. So as prep, you'll have your phone or tablet with you, and you'll have two windows open on that device. You'll have the camera app open in one window, and you'll be logged into Listing Monster in your internet browser in another. So if we jump into your shoes, you'll have a big batch of items you want to photograph or list, 10, 20, 50, 100 items. And your first step is you're going to be taking the items you want to photograph over to a photography area. And first step will be picking that first item out of the batch and snapping 5, 10, 15 photos of that item in your device camera app. So the photos will be sitting in your device photo library. Second step will be to switch window into Listing Monster, and we'll pick it up here on my screen. So you'll see exactly the same on your device as what I've got in front of me, although a slightly sort of compressed version. First job will be to click the Add Item button here. This will take you to the Add Item form, which is a short form in the app allowing you to upload the photos and any other information that AI needs to do the listing. So first job is to upload our photos. So if I click to add images, I will be taken to the photo library on my device where I can multiple select all the photos I've just taken, click upload, and they'll all just pop up here. The raw images can go in. I don't need to edit them beforehand. The AI is going to help me with that. So first job is batch upload your photos. I can then start to scroll down the form. My second job is to check the categories that the AI has suggested to me for my chosen marketplaces. So here I've selected to list just on eBay, and the AI has suggested the home decor vases category based on what it sees in the main image. If I'm happy with that, I can move on. If I'm not happy with it and I want to select a different category, I can just click the name of the category and I'll be able to do a manual search of the category that I do want and select that. But in this case, I'm happy with my category, so I can move on. Next step is to check my marketplace preference settings. So here, because I'm listing on eBay, this has all my kind of default preferences for listing on the platform. So whether I like to do auction or buy it now listings, length, whether I'd like to do scheduling, and my postage and payment and returns policies are also able to select here. We'll work with you to get your most frequently selected preferences showing as default. You can always switch them, but the idea here is to try and get it in a position that you're having to make minimal changes each time. So after preferences, I need to enter, if I have one, my SKU details. We'll work with you to customize this section to get drop downs and fields in place which reflect your SKU. So a classic one might be the location of the item in the warehouse. I might enter who listed it, which shop it came from, and if it has a gift aid number, I can enter it there. And the software will build up the SKU for me. Like I said, we will customize this section to reflect how you want your SKU to look. Final job, if relevant, is to add my measurements. So not all items need measurements, but as I've got a vase, I'm going to add it here, and I can just fill in the placeholders that I deem necessary and leave all the rest blank. I don't need to delete them. The AI is just going to ignore them. So that's it. So photos in, check category, check my eBay preferences, enter my SKU measurements, and I'm done. And now I'm going to click Save and New. The software is going to tell me that item has been saved successfully. And now in the background, the AI is going to be busy drafting up my listing. And I've now been taken to a fresh blank form. So if we go back into your shoes, you're now going to be picking that second item out of your to list pile. You'll snap your images of that item, photos go into the photo library, switch back into Listing Monster. We can pick it up here again. And if we run through this in real time, your process is going to be clicking to add images. Let's do a different type of item this time. So batch upload your images, scroll down, check your category. It suggested the dresses category to me here. I'm happy with that. I'm going to move on. Check my eBay preferences. I might want to change the schedule time on that one. Enter my SKU. Any measurements that are necessary. Done. I can click Save and New, move on to the next one. So a fresh blank form has been brought up. And basically, your process is just going to be rinsing and repeating what I've just shown you 5, 10, 20, 30 times for each item that you want to photograph. Every time I complete this form, it'll upload the photos to the AI, and the AI will go off and start drafting, ready for me to do my kind of big batch bulk review. As you'll see, the items we've uploaded are sitting waiting for me in draft for when I want to do my review process. And for that, please take a look at the next step in this guide.